All right, so when we're talking about improvised materials for using as an air filter, we might think of medical products and such like the N95 mask that we would like to have but we can't have and would better be used in the hands of the medical professionals. But we could say, hey, what if we want to have the same kind of performance? And we could look for materials that have ratings for that kind of performance. And this is one example of material that's designed for airflow of air that you breathe, because it's a house HVAC filter. And this one in particular, if you want to zoom in right here, it says viruses on it. Okay, now it's not 95%, but if you look up the material specs on the 3M website for the 1500, you'll find what the specs are for the particles 0.1 to 3 microns. And you'll see for 1500 the rating is 90%, and an N95 mask it's 95% for the same material, but I mean for the same size particle. Nevertheless, 90% is pretty damn good, and that's just for one layer, right? So what you can do is take a particle filter like this, and when you pull a material out, you'll get quite a large sheet of material because it's folded up in an accordion inside there. And this, I've already used quite a bit of this to do my different demonstrations. This material was a good foot longer than it is right now, at least when I started. So what you're going to do is cut out a material size about like this, and it has a preferred direction, so let's fold it in half so we know whichever way we use it we're being covered, right? And now we have 2 layers of this material, and we can take it and put it onto a bandana using duct tape, and I have a video where I show that down on my wall somewhere, and I've augmented it with the same thing I just showed you before. And this is going to be quite a good bandana for wearing during the pandemic, I believe. The only thing is you would want to make a new one every day so that you can disinfect the filter media and wash the bandana. We'll talk about handling of these in the next video, but this is quite good. And this is 2 layers of filter material plus the cotton. So when we fold it, we get another layer of cotton, and then when we fold it again, we get another layer of cotton. So really we have 3 layers of cotton over the breathing area, and we have 2 layers of the HVAC filter. Put it on and tie it. So what we want to do is we want to make sure we have a good seal around the face, and you'll see how it's a little bit loose down here, and I would want to play with this and how tight I tie it and how I tie it to get a good seal. So I'm going to show you an improvement on this in the next video. But another thing that you could do with this filter material is if you have a scarf and it's a tubular scarf. This is a tubular army scarf made out of wool. You can find them at the Army surplus stores. But if you take your filter medium like this and put it into the scarf, and you could put it into the scarf, or if the scarf isn't tubular, you could fold the scarf around it. And I've put the filter material in here like so, and on the scarf I've placed these 2 pieces of tape, and the reason for that is to show me which side is the inside of the scarf and the other side is the outside. The purpose is to make sure when you put the scarf on, you're always using the clean side towards your face and not the dirty side towards your face. So taking this scarf, I can put this guy on quite easily and tie it tight. And this is better than the bandana. It covers, it stretches more around the face and covers more, okay? So if you could find a scarf like this, I think I would probably opt for that over the bandana, right? All right, next video I'm going to show you how you can make a carrier for a filter.